your hands in the air. It's
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
mixing sodas with the beer. It's
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
so why don't everybody cheer it?
Dr. Do, Dr. Do.
This is the one right here, y'all.
Throw your
What is y'all, your social media platform artist and the host of the great YouTube channel of the 2024 year. I'm your host, Dr. Do here, everyone. How are we on this wonderful Wednesday afternoon? Today's video, I want to talk to you guys about this so much, about this one person. This video, I want to talk about another person that just ruined their career in 1 year. And not just him and also his pal who ruined their whole entire social media career. They went from being one of the biggest social media platforms in YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that social media history. All of a sudden it went down of one thing that one of them had done so stupid and bad. We're going to talk about the tragic story of MrBeast and his friend Chris. That's right, we did a video about MrBeast, y'all, and also about his friend Chris, or his other name, Ava, he recognized himself as transgender. I'm not against that, against those people like. Alright, so we're gonna have to talk about what went wrong and what happened to MrBeast and his friend, and also everything that we are witnessing after this allegation against Chris, and what he did was wrong and bad. Not it is gonna cause him to have allegation against Chris, but then MrBeast again really have a lot of controversial and allegation against MrBeast too, you know. Before we get started on this channel, if you guys new to the YouTube channel, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification down below, comment down below, and share the channel to anyone who want to see more information like this one right here. And also, this video is sponsored by none other than Content View themselves. We're still selling our Dr. Do wares, like our Dr. Do shirts, our cups, all of that still. I recommend you get yourself a Dr. Do merch if you support the channel right here, alright guys? And also, be sure to check out my other videos I make. It really is amazing. I hope y'all enjoyed them. Hold on a second. Look at the view. It's really good to have your own cup that say Dr. D right here. This is the one. So let's get on to this video, right? Throughout our whole entire decade, we grew up knowing who MrBeast is and how he accomplished all that. We're going to do some background story about this because everybody wants to know about MrBeast. I mean, you guys know who MrBeast is because you guys have like multiple accounts that is subscribed to MrBeast over social media. I mean, come on. Alright, So, MrBeast and his friend Chris have been working on the channel since like back in 2012 when they were like 14 or 13 years old. They grew up building the channel for a long time by doing some challenges and other things that would make them more popular, like bringing a challenge. Sorry, like bringing new challengers into their channel. They would do like, we would pay $100 worth of stuff that you going to get. All right, you gotta make sure it's $100, specific $100. Hold on, God, it's so freaking hot out there. I mean, 100 degrees in Texas, alright? Of course it had to be hot, sorry. So anyway, the kind of thing that you've been doing throughout the whole entire decade itself got them skyrocket all over social media. Like gaining like 300 million subscribers. I'm like, wow, that's a lot of people loving this guy. Alright? And also did bigger challenges and also making fun, cool broadcasting, cool live stream, cool challenges that this guy had been making throughout our whole entire decade itself. He also takes to the fact that he made millions of these videos the challenges that people are putting themselves into, all that stuff. You know, they had everything, alright? They had everything they ever wanted their whole entire lives. Eventually, Chris came out as transgender, go by the name Ava and stuff. And also, consider the fact I'm kind of a little bit disappointed about him leaving his wife and child. That kind of not right for him to do something. I mean, he could have been transgender while married to his wife and raising them together, but you know what I mean, right? But eventually something bad happened in the year 2024 when Chris, aka Ava, had did something that's so inappropriate. You know, something that when nobody had ever thought that he would do something so bad, alright? There were allegations against him, against her, of talking to a minor. Yeah. I'm like, him too. It's hard to me to say something like that, right? I'm like, you too now? First it was Dr. Disrespect. We thought Dr. Disrespect the only social media person who could do some stupid thing, like he in his 40 and stuff. But however, now we see her doing the same thing like he did. Like, really? The reason what happened, like he was 20 years old at that time talking a 13-year-old minor. But I don't want to say his name because I don't want him to, you know, I don't want him name to be talked on there. So he was talking to a minor at that time. But however, other thing he has was kind of messed up, like having a picture on his wall with a child, you know. Ugh. I'm like, I look at that photo, I'm like, what the heck, man? Seriously, what are you doing with a picture on your wall? Really? Come on, man. And also, Mr. B, it went in the post with him. I'm like, Mr. B, you tell your friend to take that picture off the wall, really. Mr. B knows that too, you know. And also, since then, Mr. B had knew about this story all this time. I'm like, you knew he would do something like that? You knew, Mr. B? Why you didn't do something about it before? I mean, really, Mr. Beast. If you knew your friend had been doing this, why you could have told him to don't do that stuff, or you could have fired him in the first place. I bet he doesn't want to. He don't want people to find out why he did it and what he's doing with that. I believe he tried to keep the secret from us audience right here. And not just that happens, alright? Since then, there have been multiple allegations against Chris since then, alright? But however, things got even worse for Mr. Beast, alright? Since that Chris allegation, there have been multiple former worker employees of Mr. B have been putting an allegation against him now. Now that Chris allegation has basically exposed Mr. Beast of the things that he had been doing. For example, there were many YouTube videos from former members of Mr. Beast, including the one that recently been uploaded, had 3.4 million just viewers on his channel. And he talked about how all these things that people were watching on the channel, the challenges and all that, they were all fakes. They all claimed it on video and stuff, and how mistreated Mr. Beast was doing to his workers too. For example, like one of them claimed that all the winners who getting the money stuff never did got the money, or in record had to do some sort of a contract or other thing in order to get that prize. See that's the problem right there. You won't get the money for free, you know. You have to make some sort of a contract with Mr. Beast in order to get that kind of video, get that kind of money right there. They will claim that the winners who won on Mr. Beast are either friends or relatives of Mr. Beast, who they would get that winning prize. You see where I'm going there? Anyway, since then, people were trying to learn more information about MrBeast because MrBeast is just basically considered a fraud all over social media now. And now you're seeing a lot of social media platforms, artists are claiming that he is a fraud. I mean, like, wow. You also remember that we see posted like challenges that the players were going to do and stuff. They say they were rigged challenges they were putting on video. All right, all the game challenges they were doing were rigged as well. Like in order for someone their favorite to win the game. I'm like, ugh. Fraud, scandal, rigged game, cheating. MrBeast is not MrBeast. He's Mr. Cheater, Mr. Fraud. This is bad for him. He making things worse for himself. MrBeast and Chris should be ashamed of themselves for what they had done to themselves. You guys knew this would happen. You guys could have done something about it. None of it ever happened. You could not do these things. Really. This is bad for MrBeast. This is going to be worse and worse each day. There will be more controversy with MrBeast and Chris. Alright? And we will see more of that pretty soon because I bet MrBeast going to lose a lot of subscribers. I know for the fact that he might go to lose like millions of subscribers a day or maybe a week because he had 300 million subscribers. It's going to take a long time for him to lose all that subscribers he had been building. His empire is crumbling very slowly because if we continue to witnessing the collapse of MrBeast, this is going to be painful for everybody because everybody grew up watching MrBeast videos since they were kids, and now we're basically between early 20s or mid 20s now, and we are witnessing the collapse of one of the biggest social media artists that we ever seen in this century itself. This is going to have to be solved about. MrBeast needed to confess about all the things he had been doing. He tried to debunk everything that people are saying about him. Dude, you got employees who watch you do these kind of things, and you knew your employee will tell the truth about what you've been doing. This is big. And the Chris thing, you should know for the fact that what he did was godly wrong. And you could have fired him earlier than that when people saw that post. You could have know the situation will get worse. This is a shameful thing that MrBeast had done and his friend had did. That is not right. You're a 20-year-old person talking to a 13-year-old is not right. Unless he is 18 years old, man, alright? But 13 years old, really. What this person did the same way like the Dr. Disrespect did. Really. He should know. Chris should know better. He know better than do something like that. Talk to him something about sexuality and all that stuff. I would not. That is disgusting. Alright? I gotta tell you one thing. This is one of the reasons why we should be careful of what we subscribe to, alright? We don't even know their background completely. They could hide something that is disgusting, something dark and messed up. They do all what they do outside of social media, alright? And you have to know for the fact, you have to make sure this social media influencer is the person that you want to support and subscribe to. This is one of the big things that a social media influencer or fans need to be careful of who we subscribe to. This is a big thing for all of us, alright? This is a big wake-up call that we all need to be careful on, alright? Imagine if somebody you know who are social media influencer and you don't know what they do outside in social media. Alright, you don't know what they do, like what they do out there, like what they do, like watch TV, play video games, and play on things, or influencer talking to little kids on phone and stuff. You see why I'm going there? We need to So that means we need to be careful who we talk to and who we supported, alright? And also the signing shirt, you had to pay for, you thought you were going to get a free signing shirt from MrBeast, but you had to sign forms and also pay for the shirts on paper or online. That kind of stupid right there. Getting a free shirt, but you had to pay for the thing to get it. I would not go for it. I wouldn't. And did it what we need to be cautious of, alright? MrBeast, my man, you're the same age I am, alright? We both are 25-year-old guys who know better than that, alright? I know better, alright? I don't know how would you let your friend continue being in your social media channels, even though you could know that he will get caught. What? Because he was your friend and stuff? But you should know better than what happens when your friend does something stupid, alright, man? This is one of the lessons that we need to learn from, alright? Something that which we need to be careful about. Because if we don't know completely about our characters or the thing they had done and stuff, then we will be completely fooled by them, alright? And so this is the video I wanted to be talking about, alright y'all? I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this wonderful Wednesday afternoon. I hope y'all have a great day. Please subscribe to the channel, hit notifications down below, comment down below. Be sure to check out my all the things I've been doing on there. Plus, I have made me and my pals have made a secondary channel called the Dude Crew right there. Be sure to check that out. We're going to be doing some live stream games on there. Alright, y'all? I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Please make sure you subscribe. Alright, y'all? I see you guys next time, alright? Peace out.